Alright guys, we're here for round number 1 of this week's episode of Pauper Ponderings. We are playing Canadian Threshold, and I would like to play first. So this hand is alright. We have a turn 2 Delver of Secrets with an Evolving Wilds. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep this hand. Playing against Angry Robo. And again, if you like this video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to help us out. As well, make sure you check out my mother website, www.themandabase.com. So we're going to lead off with a Thornwood Falls. And we're going to pass the turn. Gain us a life. Let's see what we're playing against here. Our opponent did not mulligan, which is pretty unlucky. What kind of island is this? M15 Island. Alright. So there's an Evolving Wilds. So I think I'm going to play Evolving Wilds and then Delver of Secrets. Now, there is the kind of the trick you can do that works in Modern and Legacy, where you can wait to see what your Delver flips into and then use your fetch land, but because our fetch lands make our lands come into play tapped, that's really not worth it in this situation, especially because next turn I want to go Faithless Looting and then discard Basking Ruwala. So I am going to crack this now. And hopefully we get lucky. One time. This is the first Delver Secrets deck I've played on Pauper Ponderings. Counterspell I would like to reveal. Perfect. Now, the problem here is we don't have double blue, but I think what I'm going to do here is go to attacks and see what happens. With 2 islands up, I don't assume anything bad's going to happen here. Nope. So I'm going to play a Faithless Looting and see what happens. If he counters this, I'm just going to go Island, Delver plus Basking Ruwala. Yeah, so this is actually not even that big of a deal, because it just allows me to deploy more threats. And especially against a blue deck like this, they definitely kind of have trouble with the high threat density on the other side of the table, and that's hopefully what we're going to do here. This might be Mana Leak you don't see very often out of Delver, so this might be blue-black control, which would be fitting because we do have to play against that once every single... Yeah, so it is blue-black control. So maybe we get lucky here. You know, if we hit an island, basically anything but a creature here is really good. Werebear. I would not like to reveal that. That's okay. So we're going to draw that Werebear, and we're going to attack. In for 5, put him to 12. I think I'm going to run this Werebear out there here anyways. Again, if he wants to counter it, that's fine. Yeah, you know, that's a fine trade for me right now. We're really hoping to flip this Delver and then he's dead in 2 hits. That's really the plan at this point. No, my graveyard goes away. Bye-bye, Faithless Looting. Bye-bye. The fact that he has Bojuka Bogs is pretty unfortunate with my No Mongoose, Hooting Mandrills, and Werebear strat. 2 mana. Chainer's Edict. I think in a perfect world... Probably plays Gurmag Angler next turn. So, this is very interesting. You know what? I'm actually going to sacrifice the Delver of Secrets. Yeah. Because now 100% I get to 6 him next turn. With the Basking Ruwala. Yeah, I think that's better. There's a Thought Scour, which is not bad. So put him down to 6. And then pass the turn. So, what are we trying to fade here? Definitely a couple things. A Muldrifter for him would be okay. Kind of hoping he just taps out for a Gurmag Angler. It's unfortunate that we've had these kind of 2 counterspells in hand all game. Now, maybe there was a situation where I wasn't supposed to play Werebear last turn and just pump the Root Walla. Rakshasha's Secrets. Interesting. So we'll discard these 2 counterspells that I can't cast. With a black up. So what does he have? He has to have a removal spell for the Root Walla, which I assume this is. Or is this just Gurmag Angler? Yeah. Okay, cool. Drew a mountain. There's the lightning bolt though, so we got there either way. So that was kind of scary, but we did get there. So in with the Insectile Aberration. And lightning bolts. Perfect. So game 1. Got there. All right. So what do we want in this matchup? We want the Dispels for sure. We want the Stormaugeist. I think we do. They're pretty good here. What do we not want? Probably cut the Werebears for the Stormaugeist. Gurmag Angler is going to be a problem. So maybe we just cut Hooting Mandrills. And then at that point we can just like cut 2 Thought Scours too. And just kind of go more of a... Yeah, maybe that's better. I don't know if that's correct or not, but Gurmag Anglers do seem like a bit of a problem for us. I'm really happy that we got our blue-black matchup out of the way early, you know? Angry Robo, deciding whether or not to play first. I assume you play first in this matchup. Hopefully you just get a Delver with some Dispels. That's kind of what we're hoping for here. Sand is very awkward looking, and I don't think I can keep it. Maybe our opponent mulligans with us. That'd be nice. That would be very nice of him to mulligan with us. Kept 7. Well, we got a mulligan. Sand is not very good, but I think I'm going to keep it anyways. I'm going to put that Rune Snag. I'm going to put it on top. Maybe that's incorrect, but we'll see. Pass. It's unfortunate that one of these wasn't an island, so we couldn't get our sweet tech on, but it's kind of what happens. I assume he's just passing here. He is. Crack this guy for an island. Untap. So Nimble Mongoose is pretty good. I think I'm just going to hold off on it for 1 turn, though. Because I do want to get it in our counter magic, especially the fact that he can't really play a threat this turn, so. Another island. I'm just going to play this thing, and then jam out a Nimble Mongoose. We'll see what he has to say about this. Just thinking about whether or not... Yeah, he's going to let it resolve. So that probably means he has a Chainer's Edict. Hopefully he doesn't have the 4th land plus. Comes into play tapped or something, like a Dimir Aqueduct. What is this? Probably just Seed Oracle, I would assume. Stormbound Geist. Well, we're going to Rune Snag that. Glimlock creatures with flying. I think we still want to Rune Snag it, though. Missing his 4th land drop? No, it was the Dimir Aqueduct we assumed he had. Just going to bounce this Radiant Fountain. Yep. There's a Delver of Secrets, which is not bad. So that thing gets to flip, which is pretty sweet. We do get to get in for 1 with the Mongoose. He's on 5 cards plus a Radiant Fountain. Interesting. There's the Radiant Fountain, so 6 cards. One for, what is Chainer's Edict? Deadweight. Yep. And by our luck, he's just gonna, oh no, he doesn't. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna go for the Brainstorm here, see what happens. Pretty infirm to counter this one, that is for sure. Didn't counter it, okay. We're gonna put Mountain Root Walla back. Untap. Then we're going to attack for another one here. And then play out this Root Walla. Not going to fight over it if he wants to counter this. 3 mana for an Exclude. Maybe we fight... Oh, just a regular counter spell. Okay. Yep, that's alright. So next turn, we're going to have Threshold, which is good. So that will definitely begin to put a clock on him. Unfortunately, we just have a Mountain on top of our deck, but that's okay. We're hoping he has just a bunch of removal spells that don't interact favorably. That's kind of unfortunate. I think I'm actually going to counterspell this. If he has Gurmag Angler, it's bad, but like he probably just takes the counterspell anyways. Yeah, and this is probably just Gurmag Angler. Ooh, it's not. It's compulsive research. Okay. Gurmag Angler's still very bad for us. He did discard 2 regular cards there. Interesting. He must have drew the Dimir Guildgate off of that. We're going to go upstairs with this Lightning Bolt. And we're going to get in there for 3 with the Nimble Mongoose. Put him down to 17. And then pass the turn. And hopefully fade Gurmag Angler again. There's that Radiant Fountain, which is getting kind of annoying. Alright, Lightning Bolt your face. Maybe he counters this? That would be nice. He is. Yep. Again, just trying to fade that Gurmag Angler. I assume if he's dressing me, it means he has a Gurmag Angler. can only imagine. Oh, deep analysis. Okay. One time? No, Grimmack Angler again. Okay, cool. Counterspell here? Stormgeist is a pretty good draw. Pretty good draw. So another hard to deal with threat. We're going to put him to 13. Play out the Stormbound Geist and then pass the turn. So this is getting pretty kind of interesting, actually. We didn't have Grimmack Angler last turn. Doesn't have it again. Okay. This is getting pretty good for us now. Now, I've said time and time again that this blue-black deck is terrible. And, you know, I don't want to be the guy who just a broken record over and over. Use this on the Stormbound Geist, I assume. Four mana. Repeal. Sure. And I guess we'll just go for it again. Resolves. Alright. Yeah, I say this deck is bad a lot, and people really, really like it. Forbidden Alchemy. Yep. Lands into the graveyard. Evolving Wilds, Island. At least the guy uses matching basics, which is nice of him. Another Evolving Wilds. Doomblade. That resolves. Is this another Doomblade? Tragic Slip. That also resolves. Just no Grimmack Angler, please. Still no Grimmack Angler, okay. Evolving Wilds, that's not a good one. Need another Nimble Mongoose is what we need. Alright, what do we got? Forbidden Alchemy. No Grimmack Angler, please. No Grimmack Angler, please. No. Another Forbidden Alchemy. Wow. This guy is going deep. He's got to find one now. Still hasn't found one. Wow. Okay. It's another Nimble Mongoose, which is a insanely good draw there. This has to be getting countered, though. Think twice. Okay, that's not a counterspell. Oh, are we going to get there? Oh my god, this is so close. Flashback, think twice. Two, three, four, five, six, seven. Can't double Chainer's Edict me. He's at 4. Like, I feel like there's no way I can win this game. He's just dead now, right? Is he just dead now? Because if he finds Bajuka Bog. Oh, no, he's going to find Bajuka Bog. We got there. So every single week I say that blue-black control is unplayable. If you need no more evidence than that match right there to show you how bad that deck is. That deck did literally everything that it could possibly do that game, and it lost to a 1-mana 3/3, but with no abilities. Just sat there and attacked him like 13 times. That deck is so bad. This shouldn't even be Pauper Ponderings anymore. This should be, please don't play blue-black control in Pauper. The deck is awful, but you guys continue to play it. I don't understand. My voice is terrible, but I don't understand why you continue to play that deck. It's so bad. Every Pauper Ponderings deck has a good matchup against blue-black control. No other deck in the format do I Pauper Ponderings decks have good matchups against them. But people continuously play this garbage blue-black control deck because they think they're... I don't understand. The deck is so bad. Oh, but it's okay because we won and we get to open it up and get back. So join us for... join us for match number 2. We get to play some more Canadian Threshold. My name is Austen, and again, this was Pauper Ponderings. I'll see you guys for round number 2. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Check out my Patreon down below in the description. Alright guys, we're back here for round number 2 of this week's Pauper Ponderings. We are playing Canadian Threshold, and again, we are, I think, going to keep this hand. Yeah, this hand seems okay. I'm going to keep. Playing against Mannery Aram. He sent us a nice message, which is pretty sweet. So, what do we want to do? I think I just want to play this island and then pass the turn. Yeah, that would be the best. And then I'm going to cast Thought Scour and target myself. Drew in Faithless Looting. Another island. So what do we want to do? I think I want to play this island and I want to pass again. I think at this point I'm going to brainstorm at the end of his turn. Hopefully find a red or a green source. So I can either Faithless Looting away. So we got a forest. It's a nice forest. Very nice forest. Odyssey. I can respect that. I can respect that. The Modern Masters 2015 is not good though. Sky Shroud Ridgeback. Interesting. Interesting. Huh. I think I'm going to let that resolve. This is quite the deck I'm playing against here. I'm going to go for the Brainstorm. See what happens. So it does resolve. I don't want this Faithless Looting right now. I don't want this Nimble Mongoose right now. Play the Swiftwater Cliffs and then pass the turn. This thing is going to hit us twice. But it is just a 2/3, so I think I'm okay with that. Next turn we get to Faithless Looting, which is nice. Sky Shroud Ridgeback. This might be like put a counter on it or something. That could be kind of neat. Pentad Prism. I think I'm going to Rune Snag that. I don't see anything good happening if we let that resolve. Faithless Looting. Delver of Secrets is pretty decent. I think I'm going to discard a Faithless Looting and a Dispel here. I think I'm just going to pass the turn again. Leave up this counter spell. Abundant growth is fine. So now what's he doing? Another Sky Shroud Ridgeback. I think I'm going to let that one resolve as well. There's another Brainstorm. So I'm going to cast that. It's an Evolving Wilds. We're going to put this Mountain back and this Faithless Looting back. Play this. And then pass. So we're going to have to eat another 2, but then next turn we get to start playing Nimble Mongooses. So then we're going to go to 15 here, but again, we have a Counterspell up. We have 2 Counterspells. Next turn we get to play a Nimble Mongoose. So I don't know what he could play here that would counter. Probably just another good, decent guy. A guy that like doesn't match up well with Nimble Mongoose, I guess, is what I would counter. Servant of the Scale. So he has to be some sort of like counter deck. I think Servant of the Scale is fine though. Get a Forest. So Werebear. So that one's pretty good too. We're gonna play the one that like can't be dealt with. And we're also gonna play this Delver of Secrets. So now we have a 3/3 and a 1/1. If he tries to deal with the Delver, we're gonna let him. Well, there's the 3rd land for him there. This is quite an interesting deck. So I don't know, he'd be playing that new card from Quarry Hauler. That might be what the combo here is that he's trying to assemble. Possibly. I don't know if there's any other like common. Could we just be playing like Proliferate? Like Steady Progress and stuff. That could be kind of cool. 1 mana 2/3 is pretty powerful. Servant of the Scale, on the other hand, is not. So I'd assume he has good reason for playing these cards. So he's just going to pass, which is good for us. Hopefully we flip our Delver, which would be nice. Island. I would not like to reveal that. But this does let us play Nimble Mongoose. Plus double counter backup. So that is what we're going to do. And we're not going to attack because it just lets him trade his Sky Shroud guy. That's going to die anyways. So there is the Steady Progress. I think I'm just going to counter that. So this means that guy's going to die. We have 2 3/3s. Hunger of the Howl Pack. Creature did not die this turn, so that's a... What? Oh no, the Sky Shroud Ridgeback died. Oh, that's not good. That was bad. Oh no, that was so bad. Okay. Still no attacks, though. Okay. Hopefully this thing flips. I would not like to reveal that. That's alright. We're going to play a Delver. We're going to play a Werebear. And luckily, Werebear is big enough to tangle with that Servant. So we're hopefully just going to let Werebear do his job. Steady Progress. I think we're going to counter that one. So depending on what we draw, we can turn the corner pretty quickly here on him. But I can assume this deck can do a lot of damage really fast. So what has he got? Oh no! He doesn't have another black. So that's good. For now, anyways. You can do that next turn. So we need our Delvers to flip really badly. There's a Thrumming Bird. Okay. So we need these Delvers to flip right now. Yes. Alright, that was lucky. Very, very lucky. Okay, so now we're going to start turning the corner here big time. The Insectile Aberrations. And probably even the Werebears. I have a Room Snag in my graveyard too, so it's basically a hard counter. And I'm just attacking him for 10. He has 1 card in hand. So we definitely turn the corner here pretty quick. And that's just what these creatures do. They definitely turn the corner very, very quickly. And now he's kind of in a tough spot. Where he wants to block, or does he want to just take 10? Thrumming Bird's only good if it deals combat damage to me. But he is just going to take 10. Okay. So we have the Rune Snag. He's going to have 2 cards in hand. He can Fester Creep twice, I guess, if he has a black source. He's just going to attack with Thrumming Bird. So if he has a black source, he can kill the Delvers. Hopefully he doesn't have a black source. Another Thrumming Bird. So right now, if I counter this, attack, 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 attack. He gets everything -1/-1. He blocks this thing, he takes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I definitely need to counter this. It's another Werebear. Alright, so I'm going to attack with everybody here. Definitely these guys. If I tag... if I tag with everybody, it makes him have to use the Fester Creep. So I'm going to attack with everybody. It also means he has to kill me on his turn. Servant's going to block there. This is a pretty cool deck that he's playing here. He's thinking over these blocks. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. He has to use Fester Creep. Yep. So he goes all the way down to 1. And then I play a Werebear. I don't think there is a card in Magic that kills me, but I could be wrong. Yeah, no, alright, sweet. So we got there. So what do we want? What do we want? I don't even know what we want. Do we want... like some Electrickeries or something? Maybe a Dispel or 2? I think we definitely want... Oh, no! Okay, we got there. I'm going to take out the runes now. I'm going to take out the Hooting Mandrills. I think I want the Electrickeries. I think they're actually going to be really good against him. Maybe board out. Yeah, there we go. I think that's good. I think Rune Snags are a little too slow. I think that's where we want to be, right there. 1 and 2 drops. It's a good deck. This deck does play 22 lands, which is quite a lot, but I think that's okay. Sultai Proliferate. So I can definitely see the Skyshroud Ridgebacks being pretty sweet if you have Thrumming Words in play, because it's just a 1-mana 2/3 at that point. It's no matter. This Werebear's so ugly, I apologize. Conspiracy one. At least we got 2 Odyssey ones. Alright. He's on the play. We have to mulligan this. Ooh. Alright, this hand's okay. I'm going to keep that on top. That allows us to hit Werebear pretty quickly. Does have the Skyshroud Ridgeback, which is unfortunate for us. Play Thornwood Falls, pass the turn. These Rugged Highlands and whatnot should keep us pretty decent, but if he has like a Thrumming Bird here, it's pretty bad. Now, luckily, he doesn't have Thrumming Bird, which means there's no way that he can put another counter on this Skyshroud Ridgeback, as far as I'm aware. He also missed the second land drop, which is good for us. So now, like, if he has the Thrumming Bird, the guy's going to die before he gets to proliferate. I'm going to take 2. Does find a second land, which is good. We're going to Thought Scour ourselves here. Brainstorm Forest of Thought Scour. There's a counterspell, which I think I'm going to leave up. Makes more sense than just running out this nothing Werebear. Skyshroud Ridgeback's going to die. These lands are nice, though. Ah, it's unfortunate though. Use the Onslaught and an Odyssey. So definitely don't want to play this till it's a 4/4. If it was Nimble Mongoose, it'd be a different story, but Pentad Prism. I think I'm going to let that rune resolve. Get a Forest. There's a Lightning Bolt, which is pretty decent. But I'm just going to keep passing the turn here. Sorry for the coughing again. Kind of rough voice, a little bit rough. There's that Fester Creep, which I think I'm just going to let resolve. Crack this Evolving Wilds, get an island. I don't think 5. Brainstorm's pretty good. We kind of wasted it last time, but to 19. I'll play the Brainstorm. Werebear, Thought Scour. Put this back. This back. So I'm going to draw the counterspell. Yeah, I'm going to draw the counterspell. I'm going to mill the land. So I'm going to go to 18 here. These lands just do such a good job of keeping your life total high. Yeah, so we drew the counterspell. Now we're going to Thought Scour ourselves. Drew a Delver. So we're just going to play Werebear. Just as a 4/4, and then pass the turn. He's on 2 cards. So we're in pretty decent shape here. Could have a removal spell, though. Grim Affliction, eh? I think I'm going to counter that. His deck seems more like it's going for value rather than going for like a combo. So I don't think I'm that scared of just like losing out of nowhere to something. Take 1 down to 17. There's the Electrickery. I think I just deal it a damage here. Yep, and then I'll just pass the turn. Again, just keeping up the counter spell. Maybe I should have done that in a turn, actually. That didn't make a lot of sense. Chainer's Edict will resolve. Don't really want to fight over that one. Mountain. We'll play this Delver Secrets. So we will counterspell the Chainer's Edict if he flashes it back. Because it makes him waste his entire turn. Plus a counter off the Pendant Prism. So we went from what I thought was a pretty good position, but he has a lot of removal spells in his hand. This looks to be Chainer's Edict. Yeah, we're gonna counter that. Sweet. I would like to reveal that. So now we get to go on the aggro plan. Boom. Insectile Aberration. Get in there. So, blanking for a bit here. There's a Brainstorm, which is pretty good. In with the Insectile Aberration. Down to 14. There's a Thrumming Bird, which is okay. Nimble Mongoose is a good draw for us as well. Down to 11. We'll play this Nimble Mongoose. Pass. He is going to attack. I think I'm just going to take it. There's no real risk here. He does get to put a counter on his Pentat Prism. Sky Shroud Ridgeback. The guy is also okay. In with both. Drops to 5. Pass the turn. And a 1 fading counter. Seems pretty much in the books here. In for 2, or in for 1. Take it down to set 15. Let's put a counter on the Ridgeback and a counter on the Pentat Prism. Another Brainstorm. I'm just going to attack in with both of my guys. He has to jump with the Sky Shroud Ridgeback. Alright guys, we're here for round number 3. Trying to go 3-0 with Canadian Threshold. Again, my name is Austin. You're watching Pauper Ponderings. And we're on the play. I don't think I can keep this hand though. You know what? I'm going to keep. We're running pretty good today. We're going to keep. We're playing against Surukuru. My voice is still completely destroyed, but that's okay. Forest. Crack this for an island. We do have Delver on turn 1, and this is just going to be a land, right? No. Okay, that's okay. Play out this Delver. And then ship the turn. Ash Baron cycles for what? A mountain. This is a very nice basic, and as is that. Burning Emissary. Are we just getting comboed here? Into a Curdape. I've played a deck like that. Wow! Look at this. Alright. Alright. So I gotta stop on my upkeep. Hooting Mandrills. Do not want to reveal that card, and then I'm gonna thought scour myself. Drew a Brainstorm. We'll play the Rugged Highlands, go up to 21. Still pretty bad, though. Actually, you know what? I probably should have. That was incorrect. He's just going to kill my Delver now. Yeah, that was really dumb. Plus, he gets to play Wadnacoddle. Yeah, this is going to be a tough one, guys. This is going to be a tough one. Werebear's okay. Mountain, Faithless Looting. Put one of these Rune Snags. And Faithless Looting back. Play this Mountain. It's Abundant Growth. 4 cards. And the Lightning Bolt's something. It's just a matter of what. I guess it's just the Curdape. Take a big 5 down to 12, though. If we can. Problem is we're not drawing a land. There's hopefully. Oh no, a Rancor on that thing. Faithless Looting. This thing and this thing. Play this. Play this Werebear. Play, I guess, this Delver Secret, so he like has to use the Guild Mage on it. If he's gonna let me chump block with it, I am gonna chump block with it. I'll take my beats and go to 8 though. Well, he has the Lightning Bolt too. It's too bad. Oh, and he's just using it on the Werebear. That is a fisting. Yeah, that's not good. It's not good at all. Well, we're pretty much just dead. Yeah, we are dead. Alright. So what do we even need in this matchup? It's going to be pretty tough here, guys. Pretty tough indeed. I don't really have anything. We're just going to have to run it back, I think. I don't think we have anything we can draw. It's just going to be tough. I think we need, like, a good draw into some Nimble Mongoose plus Werebears. I'd like to play first. This hand is okay. This will keep. Lead off with a Delver. Pass. Curdape. I would like to reveal that. Alright, so that's pretty good. So, I think I just go Thornwood Falls. Start getting the beatdowns on. We just like, hopefully he doesn't have a removal spell for it. Just like play some guys. Curdape, that's a good sign for us. The Wild Nikotl. Okay. I'm going to take 2 down to 19. There's a Thought Scour. So we get to bolt something plus counterspell something. Which is good, as he's already at 14. So hopefully he goes for a Rancor. Cycle Ash Barrens. It's a Plains. Okay. This is very similar to a deck we played a couple weeks ago, actually. That Snow Zoo deck. Take 4 down to 15. I'm going to counterspell that thing. Alright. Okay, so we're certainly kind of doing it here. So now I think Thought Scour ourselves first here. Island, play Faithless Looting. These 2. And pass. So he's on 3 cards. Definitely need to find some Nimble Mongooses now. There's another Wild Nikotl, which is not the greatest for us. And of course, Skyfisher. Ooh, and there's that Rancor, eh? That's pretty bad. Take 6 down to 9 here. Okay, well. There's a Lightning Bolt. Alright. These 2 islands back. Crack this thing for a mountain. There's another Delver, which is nice. The problem here is, though, have to Lightning Bolt this core Skyfisher's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He has 1 card in hand. He goes. Ah, man. How do I win this game? Attack with Delver if he blocks. To kill that thing. I think I'm just going to attack with the Delver and see what he does. He does block. Okay, I think I'm okay with that. Lightning Bolt this one. Porcelain Legionnaire. Okay, that's not good. I would like to reveal that, though, which is a good start. Okay. Thought Scour myself into a Werebear. Which is decent. Problem, though, is that Porcelain Legionnaire is really bad for me. Oh, 5/1 first strike trample. So I have to leave both guys back. Abundant Growth, okay. This is the worst feeling block in the entire world, I think. Look at that slow roll. Alright. Hey guys, so we are here for the pack opening because we went 2-1 we get to open 2 packs of Amonkhet. I'm excited. This is the first time I actually don't open the packs here at the store. I normally just like help sort them. So this is the first time I will ever have opened Amonkhet product. I didn't really play in the pre-release because I was streaming it. So here we go. We went 2-1. Pretty good record with Canadian Threshold. Here we go. Pack number 1. So we got Anointer Priest, Takrop Skirmisher, Bloodlust Inciter. Oh, there's the Sacred Cat. Pretty sweet. There's the Quarry Hauler, Scarab Feast. What is this? Pursue Glory, Unwavering Initiate, Trespasser's Curse, Final Reward, Battlefield Scavenger, Scaled Behemoth, Grim Strider. Alright. Do we have a rare? Or do we have a foil? No, I don't think so. Rare is... Ooh, Hazaroth. That's a good one. So no foil. But we did open a Hazaroth. So that is super sweet. Super sweet indeed. So that's a pretty good open for our first ever Amonkhet on Pauper Ponderings. So how is the second one going to be? It's a Curator of Mysteries on the outside. Nice. So we have a Nimbleblade Kenra, a Sparring Mummy, Soul Stinger, Colossipede, it's a Nefcrop Entangler, the Cartouche of Ambition, it's the 3/4 with Cycling, it's a Cradle of the Accursed, Oashra's Cultivator, Electrify. Ooh, there's the Bone Picker. Pretty sick. It's Rona's Monument. Lay Bare the Heart. Now, do we have a foil here? No, no foil. Alright, here we go. Rare big time. Oh, 2 gods back to back. We can't ask for too much more in our very first Pauper Ponderings episode pack openings. Back to back. That is pretty nice. That might be better than all of our Aether Revolt pack openings put together, I think. Make sure you comment below. Make sure I'm not missing anything, but I'm pretty sure that was the best pack openings that we've ever had for Pauper Ponderings. For regular sets, anyways. I know that we had a Scalding Tarn for Modern Masters, which is pretty sweet. So we throw it over to our deck now. So we went 2-1. Now, how did we go with 2-1? Well, we beat Blue Black Control because that deck is terrible. But it was on the back of, Nimble Mongoose, a card that they could not deal with, along with some timely counter spells, and, just a good amount of going through our deck as well with some lightning bolts. The deck is doing a lot of things powerful. There's a reason that this was a legacy strategy for a long time. The problem is you're just a little bit underpowered. And even when we were playing against that blue-black deck, if he at any point drew a Gurmag Angler, we were in pretty big trouble. And luckily he didn't, but the fact that we only have 4 lightning bolts in the main deck with a couple counter spells means that if they ever resolve anything bigger than our creatures, well, it's going to be pretty tough to work around those creatures, whether we have to go over them with Delver of Secrets, or we kind of have to run them into their creatures. But on the whole, I think this deck performed very well. We kind of fell into that spot where we're a little bit too slow and a little bit too fast. We saw in that third round where we just kind of got just destroyed by that very quick Naya aggro deck, because their creatures were just too big and too fast, and our creatures were just a little bit too small and too slow. And that's going to happen, right? Nimble Mongoose is an old card. It's not as good as a card like, the newer cards are. So if we go over to